Hey guys! Welcome to week 3 on Dancing with the Stars season 16. I know this video is a little bit late and I'm going to try to make it as short as possible, and I'm also going to combine the results show of this week and the actual show. That'll just make it easier since this video is already late, so I'm not going to really bother making 2 separate parts to it or anything. And I'm going to try to make this video short so that it uploads with no problems. And yeah, so I was really excited for this week because since it's spring break, I actually got to watch the shows live, which I haven't got to do in a really, really long time. Like, I think the finale is probably the last, full show I actually saw live. So I was really excited, and it was really great to be able to cheer on my couples live, and, it was great. So, talking about this week 3, Kelly and Derek had Jive, and Allie and Mark had Viennese Waltz. So I'll talk about that a little bit. I'm not going to mention their scores because they're just scores. Although I have to say, the April Fool's Day joke that Len played was not funny at all because I actually believed him, and I got mad because I was like, oh my god, he didn't like the dance. Because if you didn't see, which I'm assuming you did if you're watching this, but if you didn't, he said that he didn't like the dance and he wasn't impressed, and I was like, oh my goodness. And then he was like, April Fools, so it was not nice. But I'm glad he did like the dance in the end and that it was just a joke, so it's all good. So I guess I'll start with Kelly and Derek. They had Jive, and they actually did it to Sung Footloose, and I really loved the beginning. I thought it was so creative. I mean, I love the whole dance, but the beginning was creative, and yeah, I'm biased. Of course I am. I mean, I try to, judge unbiasedly, but I still, of course, have my favorites and my couples, and I'm a lot more lenient on them than any other couple. So, just keep that in mind when I'm talking about their dances, because I'm sure not everyone agrees, but that's okay. So their dance was great. I thought it was, I want to say that I thought she did great for Jive. The Jive is a really fast dance, and it was a lot of fun. It was fast-paced. I love the choreography, and I really liked the dance. And they were in first place on the leaderboard, so the judges liked it too. There was parts that were a little tiny bit too slow, I want to say, from Kelly's point, but it's only week 3, so I do have high hopes for her, and I'm not expecting her, obviously, to be perfect so early on, so it's okay. And then, Ellie and Mark had Viennese Waltz, which, if you don't know, is my favorite ballroom dance. So I was so excited when I found out that that's what they had this week, and they didn't fail to impress, that's for sure. I really, really, really loved their dance. It was so beautiful, and she did such a good job, and the judges for the most part agreed as well, not including, of course, Len's little April Fool's Day joke, which was a joke, thankfully. I think their scores could have been a little higher. I definitely think they deserve 9s, but you can't always get what you want. So, I mean, they still got good scores, just wasn't as high as I thought it should be, but oh well. And yeah, I think that's all that I really want to say about that. And then I guess I'll talk about the results show real quick. That was last night, because today's Wednesday. This was the first results show that I've seen since the finale too. So I was excited to watch it and to actually get to just watch my couples, be announced safe is just, there's really no feeling like that. And I do miss getting to watch it live, but make sacrifices, and I have danced during that time, so I can't watch live, but that's just how it is. But yeah, last night I did get to watch live, and of course I was really scared because results will scare me so bad, and watching live made it so much more scary because I really did not know what was going to happen. So it did bring that whole fear factor in. And Kelly and Derek were announced safe pretty early on, so I screamed and I was so excited. And then I was just saying, like, just one down, one to go, and I'll be perfectly happy. And they actually waited. Well, the part that scared me was when DL and Cheryl were called safe, like, pretty early on, because I really thought that they were going home. So I was like, oh my goodness, the couple that I think is going home is safe, so what happens now? And like, I was scared there'd be like a shock or something. And thankfully, well, before the show started, I had DL, Lisa, Wynonna, or Andy as like the possible ones going home. And I was right for the most part, because despite two of those couples being safe, two of them, Andy and Wynonna, were the bottom two. So I was right about that. And then, of course, Wynonna did go home, which, I don't know if she should have been the first one to go home, but, you know, I think with those 4 couples, they all need to go home before anyone else goes home. So, in a way, I guess it is fair. Oh, and what I was saying about Ellie and Mark is that we had to wait like a really long time to find out their fate. Like, it was literally like, I don't know, 10 minutes before the show ended that we found out that they're safe. But I was so nervous. I was seriously shaking, and I was just like, oh my goodness, they have to be safe. But you really never know with this show. And I seriously have just fallen in love with them so much, like just as much as last season with my other couple. So yeah, so that makes it all the more nervous. And another thing is that my couples have to make it into week 6 for a reason that I'm not revealing yet, but I really need them to make it that far because, yeah, like I said, I can't say, but I really, really, really need them to make it that far. So hopefully they do. And right now, both my couples are safe to week 4, so we're almost there. And so far, I'm just loving this season. It has been just wonderful to me so far, and I really hope that continues, and I can't wait to see. I really can't wait to see what happens next, and all the fun things that happen. For week 4, Kelly and Derek have the rumba, and Allie and Mark have contemporary, which is my favorite style of all time. So I'm so excited, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I know it sounds like rushed and everything, but I'm just trying to throw all my thoughts into a quick video, which is not very quick since we're at higher than 9 minutes right now. But that's why I'm talking kind of fast and not really stopping, because I really want to have this video up at the end of today so that it's not late like the other videos have been. And hopefully this works out better than the whole webcam thing. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next week for week 4. Thanks for watching. Bye!